welcome back to another episode of Two Drunk Bros. With me, as always, is Troy the Ruthless Rutledge, and I am your other co-host, Cody the Viking Osborne. Wow, great to be back. Great to be back. You know, it's been a while. Great to be back. Shout out to our sponsors. We don't have any, but shout them out. Yeah.
Right, but when we have some, we'll do shout outs.
Once again, we're just gonna blabber and talk and just have a good time. But like always, we're gonna chug some beer. Because that's what two drunk bros do. And if you got your beers, chug them with us. Unless you're at work. Then hide the beer and chug it with us.
Right, I was gonna say, still chug with us. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, but just like hide it.
Right. All right. Or if you're underage, chug a Dr. Pepper.
We're talking to you. Everywhere. We're talking to you, Ryan. You know who we're talking about.
Oh my God. Dude, did you see that? I didn't spray it.
That was cold. Give me the
It's cold beer.
Give me the
cold
shivers.
Beer. Ooh. Tingly. All right. So I just want to get this out there before we go any further, because this is a debate I've been seeing a lot going on lately. Everybody knows Digimon would totally beat the brakes off Pokemon.
That's true. This is 100% fact.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Pokemon theme song, that shit's fire.
And Pokemon lasted a lot longer.
But the Digimon, I mean, they're the fucking champions.
Digimon are the champions.
Right? And here's another thing. You know what? Digimon are companions.
Yep.
You know, they don't keep them in a tiny ball in their backpack. I mean,
every Digimon is basically a Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like they're with their trainer, if you want to call them that. Plus, Digimon evolve way fucking cooler than Pokemon.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Dude, like fucking dragon transformer shit.
Yeah, they turn into like bone dragons and shit. Like, they're so fucking cool. And the theme song is just so much catchier.
Right. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions.
They just didn't have the longevity that Pokemon did. And it sucks. I really dug Digimon when I was a kid. I was actually way into Digimon. And then when I seen Pokemon, I was like, this sucks. It's kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon Ball Z thing.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, Pokemon started as like a card game before it even started as a cartoon. So it had a huge following on that.
Yeah.
So that gave it the leg up on Digimon.
I do remember, though, when Mew 2 came out.
Yeah.
Like when they had like the Mewtwo movie, I did watch that. I thought that was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Because Mewtwo's the shit. And then at Burger King, you could get those like 24 karat gold plates.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those?
I do.
Yeah, I had all of them.
Too bad you still don't have those.
Dude, they're worth so much money.
Dude, that was like when I was up visiting you a few weekends ago, man, and we saw those old school toys for like hundreds of bucks. I'm like, I had that. I fucking had that.
I bet my parents got that for like $8.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure my mom threw away enough for my kid's college fund.
Yeah. Well, she probably thought you'd end up in prison.
Wait a minute. Hey.
Oh, sick burn.
Right. I remember this girl that my dad used to be married to a long time ago. She was like, you're just going to wind up in juvie one day. I was like, joke's on her. I went to prison. I didn't do that juvie shit.
Yeah. Juvie's
right. I'm a man. I'm a man. I go to prison like a man.
I never went to juvie. Never. Not once. You know why? Because I was a good criminal. Never got caught.
Exactly.
My parents caught me a lot, but not the law. And that's what matters.
Well, that was like when I was in prison. One of the prison guards asked me, he's like, "So what are you in for?" I go, "Working with amateurs."
Oh, that's true, dude.
100% all the shady shit I
Yep.
did back in the day,
Yep.
nothing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
The things that have been allegedly rumored against me.
Yeah. Yeah. Us.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
of it was us.
But yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah, some of it was us. Allegedly.
I'm going to need my lawyer present to speak further on the subject, but allegedly.
Yeah. We were good kids.
Mm-hmm. I was basically a Mormon.
Right? That's what I always tell people. I was Mormon before I met Michelle. Now look at me. Corrupt as fuck. I wouldn't even drink caffeine.
That's right. And then I found out the Mormons owned all the caffeine companies, so I just started chugging it.
Right?
I'm doing
Like,
fine.
I'm doing this for you guys.
I'm doing great. I love caffeine.
Right?
Do you want to go run? Do you want to go run?
See, I don't think I could ever have been a Mormon teenage boy because I couldn't do soaking
Well,
without going all the way.
I just don't think I could have done the magical underwear stuff.
See,
Is that the Mormons or the Jehovah's Witnesses?
that's the Mormons.
Yeah, the Mormons. Yeah, they do like the magical underwear stuff, and that's just so fucking weird to me.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, well. Plus, I mean, it's a religion that basically my grandma was alive to say. No, I knew him. It
Right?
wasn't
Yeah.
real. They had tablets that only he could read, and Jesus gave them to him, and
Right.
exploded after he read. Like, come on, dude.
I'm telling you what, though, viewers at home, watch. I'm not going to even talk about it. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say what it says. But watch the Mormon cartoon on why there's different races.
Yeah, pretty fucking bad.
Whew.
Cancel culture, go wild.
Right? Yeah, watch that shit. And what I love is they're like the Mormon Jesus and the Mormon God. Even those fuckers know they ain't the real ones. They're like, no, it's yeah. Well, we got our Jesus off Wish.
He came in at extra small.
Right? Yeah. You believe in Jesus? I believe in the Mormon Jesus. Like what?
Like, is there a difference?
Like
He died with
my
his
Jesus
magical
talked to the
underwear
Native
on.
Americans. I'm like what? Okay.
Jeez.
Shit's crazy.
Well, I called Sterling. He's got COVID. Yeah. I called him right before this to see if he wanted to join us, and he's like, no, my temperature's pretty high. I was like, COVID. He said he got it
Right.
from little Kyle.
Ah.
Who knows?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I had it when that week I had a fever of like 103 for 4 days.
Hey, you know what?
What?
How close is your microphone to your computer?
Armed?
That's why I'm getting feedback. I can hear myself, and it's because the computer is so close to your microphone.
Well, shit, let me back this up real quick.
Yeah. We'll just take a quick moment. We are having a technical difficulties. My God! Oh my God! His microphone is possessed.
Okay, how's that?
Oh my God! Did you see the lights flicker, people? It's because he was possessed.
Right?
Possessed. Yeah, I can't
We
hear
good?
any feedback. No
Do I
feedback.
need do I need to move anything? Camera
Hold
good?
Hold on. Uh. Uh.
Oh, doe, a deer, a female deer, a ray of golden sun.
Nope, can't hear myself.
Hills are alive with the sound of murder.
Murder.
Evil.
Oh, so what's new in your life, buddy?
Not much, man. Just fucking working all the time. You know that.
You know what we should talk about that we have not even touched?
What?
I just realized this. Our favorite bands. We talked about music, but not our favorite bands.
Dude, I am a huge Robin Sparkles fan. Ain't even gonna fucking lie, man.
Dude,
Like,
let's go to the mall.
right
One of the greatest
today,
out there. One of the
right?
greatest out there.
Oh yeah.
Let's be real.
And
Let's
the
go
song
to the mall.
and the song they sing about their beavers.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Canadians for the win on that one for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. The
They
beaver
gave they
song's
gave
amazing.
us Ryan Reynolds and they gave us Robin Sparkles.
Right? Yeah.
Two treasures.
Fish Izzy.
By the way, to fans, we are trying in the process to make shirts for Two Drunk Bros. If you're a fan, let us know. You know, we might send you a shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe even for free. Because, you know, we're cool as fuck like that.
We are cool as fuck
Yeah.
like that.
I'm going to try to get some made. It takes money, which we're broke because we're fucking middle class Americans. I'd even say maybe lower class.
Lower middle class.
Lower middle class. That's a good way to
Yeah.
put it.
Yeah, lower middle class.
Yeah, we in a recession.
Yeah. Truth. Fucking truth.
Yeah. And I've been in a recession since like 2006.
Right? Like, since I've been working, I've been in a fucking recession.
Yeah, basically. Basically.
Oh man, that's good shit right there. I just took my boots off. Hell yeah.
I never take my shoes off until I'm in bed, just in case there's a fire. Because
Well,
I'm
I don't
always
just because I
ready.
got dogs and kids.
I'm always ready.
I'm always afraid of stepping on a toy or a dog turd. I'll tell you what, man. Back when I was growing up, we had this Great Dane named Killer. Really sweet dog.
Yeah.
But you ever seen what it looks like when a Great Dane has diarrhea?
No, I can only imagine.
Oh my God, dude, it was a line of shit, like maybe 2.5, 3 feet long, a line of wet diarrhea. Like I woke up, I was, I don't know, maybe 10 years old. I wake up, go into the kitchen, I see that, and I very quietly go back to my room and go back to bed. Because the rule is whoever sees it has to clean it.
Dude, when I was a kid, we lived in Douglas, and we had two dogs. I can't remember their names, but my grandma would always make us these giant plates, just stacked super high, of these super thin, like chocolate and vanilla. They looked like snowflakes. Like, I don't know how she made them. She must have had like a waffle maker type of thing. They were very thin, and it was like a waffle, but it was really thin. They were super delicious, very thin, but they were like this big around, and they looked like snowflakes. And she would make like 50 of them each and give them to us. And I can't remember where we were, but we came home one night after doing something, the family. I was pretty young. I was probably like 5 or 6, but I remember it because it was terrifying. And those dogs had gotten up and eaten all of them, and it had given them both the shits. So when we got home, dude, there was dog diarrhea all like from the front door all over the house. It was like just exploding out of them as they ran around the house trying to find an exit or something. I don't know what they were doing, but it was everywhere. I was like, thank God I was little, because I didn't think about like, oh, somebody's got to clean that up. I was just like, oh, that's disgusting. There's so much poop. Like, I felt so bad for my parents.
Oh man. Dogs. Gotta love them.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Is dog poop worse than human poop?
No.
No.
No, actually, I think it's worse to see a human turd on those sidewalk than it is to see a dog turd on the sidewalk.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just mental.
Yeah, because you're like, some guy took his pants off and took his shit right here.
Right. Somebody squatted and pooed right here. Like, yeah, dog shit. They do that all the time. Outside is their
a woman crept in the outlet come and go at Berta's old store.
She shit?
Yeah.
Like in the store?
In the store, in the aisles.
Oh my God. Did they have it on video?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, how bad do you have to poop? How bad do you got to poop to squat down in the middle of a convenience
Right?
store, risking everybody seeing you? And just because convenience stores, well lit. There's not a dark spot in a convenience store, well lit. And you're taking the risk of pooping?
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Even if it's at night, you're probably the only one in the store. The clerk is watching you. This is a guarantee. As a former clerk who worked night shift, you watch everybody who comes in at night because they're shady. I mean, most people are shady as fuck.
Yeah.
And
most of the people I met when I worked overnights at the gas station were shady.
You know what the grossest part of it is? She didn't wipe her ass.
Nope.
She took a shit, pulled her pants up, and fucking mud butted her way out. That's gross, man.
Dude, I tell you what, man, I've met some interesting people working night shift at the gas station, though.
Yeah.
Met some very interesting people.
Oh, dude, I remember one night, this guy, he was a biker. He came into the store. And, of course, the gas station I worked in, pretty shitty neighborhood, pretty seedy. Basically the ghetto. This guy had this dude by the back of the neck and fucking came into the store, like, with a purpose. And he fucking threw the dude at the ATM. And he's like, get my fucking money. And the guy was like, he was so scared. He was trying to get this money. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And the guy couldn't get any money. So the biker dude like took him out front. This is like at 3 a.m. The guy took him like out front where I could see him, obviously. And of course, I'm going to watch. Like, why wouldn't I watch? And he's like fucking yelling at him. Like, maybe not even yelling at him because I couldn't hear him. But he was like pointing his finger in his face and was like being very upset. And I was like, holy shit. So I casually went outside to smoke a cigarette because I wanted to hear. I'm fucking nosy. And the guy, of course, as soon as I came out there, he kind of chilled out because I think he thought I was going to call the cops. And I was just like, what's going on, man? And he's like, nothing. And then his wife pulls up, the biker dude's wife, and she gets out, zero filter. She just starts blowing up on this guy, fucking slapping him in the face. And I was just like, holy shit, there is something big going on. And the guy came over and he's like, listen, man, this guy stole my wife's checkbook. He wrote a bunch of checks and, you know, that was our money. We need it back. And I was like, dude, this is your problem. I'm not going to call the cops on you. Like, I get it. Do what you got to do. Like a thief is a thief, bro. Cut his fucking hand off. Just don't do it in my parking lot.
Sure, right? Do it over there.
Yeah, like this is a blind spot on the camera. So whatever you're going to do it right there.
Dude, 2 of my favorite regulars I had when I worked overnights at Come and Go in Springfield, did the same thing. It was a shady neighborhood. In fact, they offered me $1 more an hour to work it because they kept getting robbed.
Yeah.
And I was like, $1 more? All right. Whatever.
But oddly enough, men don't get robbed as much as females.
Yeah.
I think I never had a single incident.
Well, the last guy that got robbed there, they tied him up and tossed him in the freezer. So they were having problems keeping the store staffed overnight for some reason because of that.
What? The freezer's a nice place to be in the summer.
But no, 2 of my favorite regulars were these 2 Marine vets. You know, they weren't terribly older than me. They were like 8 years older than me, you know. But I had a drive off one night, like over $100 drive off, because this was back when gas was like $3 plus.
Gas and goad you, man.
Yeah, hardcore. And that was before everything was prepaid.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Come and Goes, that was what they kind of stapled themselves as.
Yeah.
They were trusting in their customers to not be prepaid.
Yeah.
Because we got gassed and goad all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I gassed and goad Come and Go when I worked there.
True. But man, those guys, they were there, and I was like, that motherfucker just took off without paying for gas. And they chased him down.
That sounds like a hum to the scrum thing, dude.
Dude, man, they hopped in their rig and took off after it, and they came back with his fucking wallet. And they're like, here. I was like, all right, I paid for the gas. And they're like, oh, you can have the rest. I was like, no, I'm good. I just let it back over. I was like, yeah, no.
My mom told me only take what's owed.
Right. All right. I'm not catching a charge for this one.
See these lights?
Get the salt, man. Get the fucking salt.
Oh shit! Motherfucking lights be flickering up in this bitch.
You got demons up in that bitch.
Nah, it's all good. You see that curtain start to move behind me? Let me know.
Right. Oh, suddenly the wolf head just turns on its own.
Oh, I hope not.
I'd be out.
That sucker's in there, dude. Yeah, I'm moving out.
I'd be fucking out.
That'd be the moment I moved out. You see my little alien's arm raise?
Right.
Like, fucking Beercules back here. He's communicating. He wants a beer.
Right? Fear me. Dude, what if when aliens visit us, they were just like frat boys on a fucking road trip kind of thing, you know? Like,
like, you guys ever tried galactic beer? Like, no.
Right?
You should. It's 38 proof. Oh my god.
Those would be some fun sons of bitches.
Dude, there has to be like frat type aliens. There just has to be. Aliens that are just looking to party. I'm telling you, there's got to be.
Dude, Earth is like their Cancun. Like, come on, man, let's go down there. It's real fucking shady. Like, people are fucking crazy.
Right? If we
they
go
got
to
all
Myrtle
these
Beach,
cornfields for us to land in.
Right? If we go to Myrtle Beach, bro, everybody's going to be so drunk. They're not even going to know we're aliens.
And the weird thing is, man, I think the people down there get molested a lot because every time I grab someone, they go, "Oh no, you're gonna put something in my butt." And like, I've never done any of that. Like, I've never.
This is a very weird planet, but I'm into it.
They always say we're gonna put something up their butt when we grab them. I don't know what it is, man.
I don't know if it's like a frat thing. I don't know.
Right? Like, I wasn't going to, but then he kept talking about it. I was like, all right, so.
Like, are you asking me to? Like, you keep saying
it. Is this consent?
Well, I'll tell you, man. The alien encounter I think I had, they weren't trying to put anything in my butt.
Right.
I kind of wish they would have, but they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, the only alien encounters I get is when I go to Home Depot.
Yeah, there you go.
I told the guys at work the other day, I was like, yeah, so the cops busted me for doing donuts in my truck. They're like, really? I go, yeah. And I know what you're thinking. Who names their dog Donuts?
That is legit.
And they just.
Is that how Aaron lost his license?
Right.
Doing cookies?
Oh, man.
I'm going to use that, dude.
Right. Feel free, man. That's a good one.
That's too funny.
I just love seeing the look on their fucking like, what?
Don't what?
What?
I just don't understand how people don't have a sense of humor, bro. I would have died laughing if you said that shit. I wish somebody like you was around me all the time. I'd be like, I can't wait to go to work. You're the only reason I still work here.
Dude, that Asian guy I told you about, who I made the armor joke with, he told me that shit. He's like, I'm so glad you work here now. It's like, I boost morale. It's what I do.
That's right. You're the fucking, hey, let's go guy.
Yeah. I get people moving.
Yeah, you tell somebody a fucking good joke in the morning, it gets them happy for the rest of the day. That's what they need. That's who I try to be at work, but I just don't have the good jokes like that. I just make funny comments.
Dude, funny comments work, man.
They do. Like me and Kevin, speaking of the Home Depot thing, me and Kevin, the kid I work with, he works with us. He's like 20 years old. He's fucking super naive. Like this kid, he lives under a rock, dude. He got stung by a wasp. He thought he was going to die. He's like, are they venomous? I'm like, what? He got stung by a wasp. I know, man. Should I go to the hospital? I'm like, how old are you, dude? Like, you've never been stung by a wasp? No. I'm like, yeah, it'll hurt for a while. It might swell up a little bit, but you'll be fine. Like, yeah, you're not going to die unless you're allergic. But we were going to Home Depot to get lumber for the deck. And I was like, we got out of the truck. I was like, Kevin, do not hop in anybody's truck, no matter how much they offer you for work. And he just looked at me and Marco just died laughing. I was like, he didn't even get it. I was like, how fucking dumb are you? How young are you, man? He didn't get the reference, but Marco was like, oh my God.
That's funny shit.
That is, but he's too young to get it, I guess. That's not a thing anymore.
Dude, okay, so I got to tell you a story I heard at work the other day. We were talking about our kids, you know, and the shit they've done that's driven us crazy. Because everybody's kids has done something where you're like, drive you up a fucking wall. And this guy said he heard this like noise in the bathroom, this, and he goes in there in his expensive electric.
Oh, you told me this. You told me this on the
going
last
in
podcast.
Circles.
You told me this on the last podcast.
Oh my God! Oh, using it to clean her dirty underwear.
Yeah. That is.
I made my kid use it to brush her teeth. Like, that's your toothbrush now.
Dude, I'm so glad I have no horror stories, dude. My son did me so right. I have no horror stories like that at all.
Right. The worst one with Emily is when she shit all over my chest.
Yeah. The only horror stories I have, and they're not even horror stories, just Calder's just super annoying because he talks and talks and talks and talks and never shuts the fuck up. I'm like, oh my God, just shut up, dude. Dude, try to watch a new movie, and he's just like, Dad. I'm like, dude, I'm watching a movie. Yeah, but Dad, and then he whispers, let me ask you a question. I'm like, no.
Dude, my favorite is when me and Calder were, last time I was up there, we were running around the playground next to y'all's place.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, and he whispers to me, he's like, we're ninjas. And I go, okay. And he stops and he looks at me and goes, that means we're quiet. I was like, okay. My bad.
Like, shut the fuck up is what he wanted to say.
What ninjas don't you fucking get?
That's what ninja means, silent.
Right? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, man.
Shit was golden.
I love his imagination. He's got a hell of an imagination, dude. I bought him a Freddy Krueger glove today.
Oh, yeah?
He's been going bananas, bro. He puts it on, and he's like, Dad. Because me and him watched 2 Freddy Krueger movies last week.
Yeah.
I introduced him into it because he super loves Freddy. He's seen Freddy vs. Jason, but he's never seen any of the Friday or the Nightmare on Elm Streets. Yeah. So we watched 2 of them. I know he can handle them. So we watched 2 of them. My 2 favorites, Dream Child, which I think is number 5, amazing, and Dream Warriors,
which has the best soundtrack
and the best. It was just fucking, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
got the fucking scene where he puts that girl's face into the TV.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Welcome to prime time, bitch. That's the best, dude. So we watched those, and now he's obsessed with the theme. That theme song, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. So he's running around the house, and of course he doesn't know the theme song, so he's just making it up. And I'm like, it's so adorable. Like, he's running around like this. 1, 2, Dad, can you sing that song? How's it go again? I'm like, oh God.
That's fucking solid right there.
He loves it, dude. And I got him a new Jason mask. And it matches his Jason machete. And then I get him all this cool shit, Jason and Freddy wise. And then he's like, Dad, guess what I'm going to be for Halloween? I'm like, Jason. He's like, no. I was like, Freddy, no. I'm going to be a zombie. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I just hooked you up with like hella apparel. And you want to be a zombie?
Yeah. Yeah. We talked Halloween costumes today, and Emily wants me to find her a Raven costume. Jewel and everything.
Oh, Raven.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the bird. I'm like, that's a weird choice.
Well, one time she told me she wanted to be a vulture for Halloween. And I was like,
bad.
I go, why? She goes, because it'll freak people out.
She gets it.
I was like, all right.
She gets it, dude. She totally gets it. Respect.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Calder was a crow for, I think, his second Halloween.
Nice.
Because that's his initials.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, that's fitting. My wife's like, he should be a crow. And then he was a crow at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, he was Baby Yoda, and then he was the crow. Or
yeah.
Crow. Not the crow.
Not the crow.
He wishes he was the crow.
Right. except for the end of the movie, you know, when you get shot. But
Oh, did you see this shirt? Did I have this shirt last week? Did I show you this one?
you did,
Am I wearing it
yeah,
again?
you are,
Oh man, I thought this was a new
which
one.
is great. Which is great because if you post last week's episode with this week's episode, people are gonna be like, "That fucker don't do laundry."
I do laundry. That's why I'm wearing it again. Calder always wants me to wear it. And me and him had kind of a bro day today where we went out. My wife took my daughter and went Halloween shopping. So I took Calder and we went Halloween shopping.
Yeah,
So, but he always wants me to wear my Chucky shirt because he hates Chucky. So he always wants me to wear it. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, I don't get that.
Every store we went into where he saw Chucky, he had he would start screaming at the doll. I'm going to punch you in the face. You're so lucky. I'm going to punch you in the face. And I was like, Calder, this is not how we talk in public. Like, stop it. I was like, dude, you can't freak out every time you see Chucky. I get it. You don't like him, but you can't be freaking out threatening to fight him.
I get it. I get
People
it.
are looking at us. They're like,
Right.
what the
Fuck
hell?
me, you little bitch.
Dude, he would just like walk up to the box and be like, I'm going to punch you in the face. You're so lucky, I'll punch you right in the face. I was like, dude, you've defeated the fear. Good job. Just
Right.
stop threatening things. This
Nah,
is
man.
not how people act in public.
Oh shit. See, Emily waits to get home before she goes ape shit crazy on me.
She waits to get home.
Yeah. Like out in public, everyone's like, "Oh, you have such a well-behaved daughter." I go, "Yeah, that's a facade."
Yeah. Yeah. Complete facade. But dude, you know what? In my experience, that's actually really good parenting.
Well, it makes me feel good because, like, yeah, it drives me up a fucking wall, but it means she knows how to behave in
Yep.
certain situations, and also she feels comfortable enough at home,
Yeah.
to let her hair down and just, go
Annoy the
nuts.
fuck out of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
Yeah. When Calder's in public, dude, he's a fucking, most of the time. I mean, he's still pretty young, but
Yeah.
most of the time he's a fucking gem and he's very polite. But like at daycare, they're like, oh my God, he's such a good boy. He's the best helper. And he was our helper today and he was so good. And then
Yeah.
at home, he like gets home and he's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, wait for dinner. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yep.
Like, you were a good kid at daycare? Oh, he picks all the toys up when he's asked. Calder, pick your toys up. No. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? But
Yeah, no. Every day. Every goddamn day.
like you said, but with Calder, the whole point is I can threaten to throw all of his toys away. He's like,
Yeah.
okay. And then we've done it multiple times. We've thrown all of his toys away. And he's just like, I don't care. Like, oh, you piece of shit. Fuck you and your non-materialistic ways.
Right? Damn you.
But that's why I buy him things he loves, like Freddy Krueger gloves and Jason masks, because his sister got a giant pair of scissors. Like they're like 3.5 feet. They're fucking
Like cutting the ribbon scissors.
yeah. But they're fake, of course. They're like Harley Quinn looking. And we told him tonight, he grabbed them from his sister's room and brought them downstairs. And of course, his sister threw a shit fit. And I was like, take them upstairs. So he gets all butthurt and starts going upstairs. And then he stops. And his mom walked into the kitchen. And she's like, Calder, take them upstairs. And he's like, no. And she's like, no. Okay, I'm going to throw away your Jason masks, your Jason machete, and your Freddy Krueger glove. Dude, he was so pissed. He's like, fine. Fucking turned on the hallway. He's scared of the dark. So he turned on the light upstairs and fucking marched up there and threw him back in her room. I was like, we found something he likes. Don't threaten to throw away his weapons and masks.
Right. That's what I did with Emily. Like, I watched her for a while to see which ones were her favorite. And that's what I think. Because we did the same thing. Dude, my closet is full of toys that I've taken.
Yeah. Yeah, kids just don't care anymore.
Yeah. But now she's got 2 items that I'm like, I'm taking this. Oh my God, no, I'm so sorry. She's got like one of those frozen busts, like where you can do the hair and everything, the Elsa hair.
Oh, you mean the one that I got her?
Did you get that for her?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes.
I got that and the
horse.
The horse. Yeah, I fucking loaded that girl up.
You did. Like a fucking bandit.
Hey, you can
That
thank
in her lava lamp.
You can thank Uncle Aaron too, because he's the one who helped me. Because I was like frozen, and he was like, "What about this?" And I'm like, "No, dude, we got to go big, bro." Like, she's a fucking she's basically got a job, dude. We can't just be getting her little fucking tinker toys. She's a fucking woman. She needs to do makeup and she needs to do all sorts of shit. She's got attitude. She needs to get real.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Any parents out there listening who have little girls, do not buy them play makeup. If you're gonna get them makeup, get them real makeup. I shit you not, because play makeup, kid makeup,
Doesn't come
is not
off.
considered it's not considered makeup. So it doesn't go through all the regulations that regular makeup does for skin contact. There
Yeah,
have been a lot of kids that have wound up in the ER using kid makeup, play makeup, because it makes their skin have really bad reactions
I thought play
and
makeup
shit
was
like
just
that.
like washable paint, kind of.
Well, the thing is, because it doesn't have to be regulated like regular makeup that is designed to be makeup, it's
Yeah.
considered a toy. They can put whatever the fuck they want in the material.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
You think the one makeup they would regulate would be kid makeup?
yeah. Well, that's because it's not considered makeup. It's a toy. It's called play makeup, so it's not real makeup.
That's so stupid.
Oh yeah, it's fucking
I thought it
retarded.
would be like washable finger paints, you know?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, so if you're gonna go buy makeup, go to the dollar store and buy some real fucking makeup.
Yeah, because that's where I buy my makeup.
Right? No shit. I look beautiful.
I'm so fucking sexy.
Dude, so I realized today that I'm actually a sassy woman and I didn't even realize it.
Yeah,
Because I saw a guy walk by and he was wearing Tommy Hilfiger jean shorts. I didn't even know Tommy Hilfiger was still a thing.
I didn't either.
Like they were the long jean shorts, that are like an inch away from being capris.
Ugh.
And like he
Were they
walked by, and I
skinny
was,
jeans?
no, they were like baggy jean shorts, like straight '90s style shorts.
Oh, nice. Did they have a
As
Cobra
soon as he
branded on the
walked by and
back
I
of
saw
them?
that Tommy Hilfiger, without even thinking about it, I was like, the '90s called, okay? They want their jeans back. I'm like,
Did you just
I need to stop.
channel? Did you just channel the female sass in you?
I did. I did. See, I need to start doing more guy shit. I need to start hanging out with more guys
Yeah.
because nothing is more straight than hanging out with a bunch of guys.
I can only pray that one day you'll get an A-man sister.
Oh, yeah. Testify.
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 Just don't go giving bad advice.
Right?
Come on, Marshall, chill out.
Right. Okay, he loves show tunes, goes shopping all the time, and isn't pressuring you for sex. Oh, he's a winner, honey.
uh,
Oh, my God.
beer.
I'm about to take a swig of that expensive whiskey here in a
I'm
second.
about to take a swig of that expensive whiskey.
It's good
sound
shit.
like
That's what you sound like, you fucking loser.
fucking douche.
See, and I don't think that's an insult.
No, that's a cleaning product. Shouldn't be an insult.
Yeah. First of all, you spend all your life on a shelf at Walmart till a woman buys you and shoves you up herself.
Yeah.
Dude,
Sounds pretty good life.
that's the fucking dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
That's
your
good.
only existence is to get pussy.
It's like kids who make fun of kids for having lice. It's like, dude, that just means they're really clean.
Right?
Lice don't like dirty heads. If somebody
You're
has
just
lice,
mad because I
they
get to take
shower
my pets
often.
to school.
Huh?
You're just mad because I took my pets to school.
That's right. Don't be mad because my show and tell shows up.
Right? I was burning the
worry.
neighbor.
Because you can take my show and tell home with you.
Right here. Have some. Have some.
Everybody gets some.
Right? I was burning the neighbor pretty good today. We went to fucking Dollar General to get some shit for the party and stuff
Mhm.
because it was my son's birthday party today.
Yeah.
And he dropped a box right at the register at Dollar General, and he told me, he's like, picked it up. I was like, no, you fucking dropped it. You pick it up, And so woman at the register goes, well, we always, whoever's the youngest one has to pick it up. And he looks at me and goes, you're younger than me, right? I go, no, it just looks like that because I actually have a real hairline, because he's losing his hair.
Dude, what the fuck,
And,
Troy? What are you trying to say, bro?
that I have a luscious head of hair.
Well, guess
I
what?
do. I have beautiful fucking hair.
I have a luscious.
You do have a luscious beard, but just pick a color.
This is my beard flex.
Oh, hold up.
Calm down. That's my beard flex.
No, no, I'm having some internet connection unstable. All right, now I'm good. I'm back. But
Cramp my neck. Sorry.
the woman tried to back him up after I said that, you know. She was like, "Well, a lot of people without hair are really really smart. You know, a lot of smart people don't have hair." And I
I
looked
got
at
to
him
tell you,
and go,
man,
"Oh,
I
that's
agree
why
with
you got
everything this woman says.
I looked at him and go, "Oh, that's why you got offended. You thought I was calling you intelligent." Then he threw his keys at me. What a fucking child.
What a child. Immature, really?
Navy people,
What a dick.
right? What a dinglehopper.
Tell me when you're going to go get your Jameson.
Oh, it's right here.
Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break because I need to go get something too.
Okay, fine. Take a break. Fine, take a break.
We're going to take a commercial break.
Take a fucking break. Take a fucking
people.
break.
2 seconds, people. And we're back. All right. Great to see you guys again. Fantastic. We had to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors at Jameson. Because
I fucking wish.
If you want to go to the moon, you're going to need some rocket fuel. Okay. All right.
Ooh, do you hear that? Here, I'm going to do that again for the viewers at home.
Wait, hold on.
Right.
No, mine doesn't make a cool pop noise. Nope, couldn't hear it.
Right. Well, you heard it the first time. Shut the fuck up.
Don't ever say that.
God, that's so fucking smooth.
Ooh. Mine is not as smooth as yours, but it is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, no, you had some of this. You know how good it is.
I feel like I'm breathing fire now.
Right. I feel like a slab of butter.
I feel the warmth
flapjacks
travel down my esophagus into my stomach, and it spreads and just terrorizes my ulcers.
The main reason I drink so much is I'm an organ donor.
Yep, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also stare at the sun for a long period of time.
Yep. That would explain how blind you are.
Right? Who said that?
Where are you? I'm actually over here.
What? So I just want to say that the term "I'm sorry" and "my bad" mean the exact same thing, except for at a funeral.
Yeah. That makes sense.
My bad.
Oh, we are going to have a moment right now.
You out of nicotine, my friend?
I'm not out. I don't have on me. What the fuck?
So, I was watching a video, and this guy, like, he's playing games with his buddies, you know, they're all online and shit, which we need to fucking do, by the way, just saying. And this guy's like, "So if I was going through something, would you guys be there for me?" And all of his friends tell him no. And the one guy was like, "I hope it's really bad." And then the other guy was like, "I can't wait to go to your funeral knowing that I could have changed the outcome."
Oh my God.
I was like, what the?
Oh, we need to pause this one more time. I need nicotine.
Again?
Well, it's
You should have checked.
You know what? It's like surgery. It's just a blip. 1 second we're here. The next second we're still going.
Right?
So,
yeah. Y'all don't know.
Count backwards from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5. Oh,
5.
wait. Hold on.
Wait, are we back? Okay.
Hold on. Let me pause it.
3, 2, 1.
No, I'm just kidding.
3, 2, 1.
So, I'm not supposed to get super drunk tonight because Matt's coming tomorrow. Coming over to hang out. The guy who built or made our logos.
Right.
Super cool dude. Makes beer. I'm gonna hook him up.
He's a good dude.
Did I send you my harvest of hops picture?
You did.
I'm gonna give him half of that harvest because he also makes beer. He makes logos, beer, people happy.
Right.
I'm
going to say he makes logos, beer, and me hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a good-looking guy, Matt. If you're watching this, I think you're kind of cute. What's up?
He doesn't watch. He's not a fan.
That bastard.
But guess what? I'm a fan of his beer.
Yeah.
He makes good fucking beer.
Make sure to tell him I think he's cute.
Did you drink his beer? You drank
No,
one.
I didn't drink his beer.
I thought you did.
No.
He hooked me up with one of his beers when we went over there.
Then I might have.
I think you did. It was like an IPA, though.
Okay. Yeah. No, it wasn't bad.
I don't know. We got pretty fucking lit at his house.
We did.
The beer pong table's still there.
Yeah. I believe that.
Because I'm super lazy.
That was like a month ago almost.
Yeah. It was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while.
So, next weekend, Troy, we are headed for Missouri.
Oh, Weston?
You going to be there?
Nope.
Why?
Because I'm probably going to have to work next weekend since I'm off this weekend. Dude, I told you, it's a new job. I don't have any vacation until next year. Sorry.
Well, guess
Trust
what?
me, I want to go.
Guess what?
What?
You're not invited.
But
until next year.
Okay, that's fine.
Just remember, it's always in September. September.
Right? I'm going to show up, and then I'm not going to sit with you guys. Be like, sure. I'd be like, no, I wasn't invited. Fuck off.
You're not invited this year. Now.
Fine.
You were, but now you're not.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I didn't want to be invited.
In your face, because you're not.
I didn't want to be.
I hope you don't show up because you're not invited.
Well, good. Then works out for everybody then, doesn't it?
Yeah. I hope you cry at home.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm
you know what? Maybe I will.
I'm in 60 feet underground getting tanked. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'll be thinking about that while I'm at work.
You know what? I hope I catch COVID while I'm there. Just in spite of you.
Right? Like, yeah, you could have had this COVID.
We could have shared, but you didn't want it.
We could have shared the COVID.
That's right. You don't want these antibiotics, these antibodies? Go ahead. Don't take them.
Right? You want to do some horse dewormer with me? Come on.
Yeah. What's up? You want to do some horse tranks with me?
Right? If it's good enough for Joe Rogan, it's good enough for me. That's all I'm fucking saying.
Yeah, Rogan got it. I want it. I feel a little jealous.
See, that's how you become famous on a podcast. You got to get the corona.
Well, in his defense, he was super famous before then.
Okay, fair enough.
He just got it. But I'm supposed to see him October 29th in Lincoln.
Oh, I know.
I hope he does not cancel. Because I would be super bummed out.
Right.
He thinks
I was looking at tickets for that.
Doesn't? Oh yeah, you were. Oh. Well, guess what?
What?
Might have you a ticket. My wife constantly hates Joe Rogan. She makes, oh, you fucking heard that on Joe Rogan. And then I invited Matt. Come to find out, he said yes while he was drunk. The day of the show is his anniversary.
Oh.
And he has not told his wife that he
he might want to tell her.
That's what I said.
might want to make that known.
So he's probably not going to go.
Dude, I'm going with you.
I know. Well, I told my wife's like, well, if Matt don't go, I'll go with you then. But if you want to go, she doesn't even like Joe Rogan.
Of course I want to go. I love Joe Rogan.
Like, come on, dude. He's such a funny fucking dude.
Dude, he is. I love his podcast. I listen to him all the time.
I listen to his YouTube podcast. I won't bow down to Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay to listen.
Well, I have Spotify, but I don't pay for it.
Oh, is Spotify free?
Yeah, it's free.
Well, there goes my argument.
Right? Like, the fuck are you talking about? You think I pay for shit?
I thought you had to pay for it.
Dude, I was using your HBO Max. You think I'm going to buy Spotify?
How does Spotify make money?
I don't know, ads.
I guess that makes sense. I didn't know it was free. I thought you had to pay for it. So as soon as he moved to Spotify, I was like, I'm not fucking paying to listen to him. He's not that great.
No.
Like,
I listen to him on Spotify on my way to work and shit.
Yeah, dude, I love Joe Rogan, man. I love Joe Rogan, but I love his guests more.
Yeah.
There's certain guests that he has that I have to listen to every single episode that they have.
Yeah.
Duncan Trussell is a must.
Mm-hmm.
I have to listen to every Duncan Trussell. He did one with Duncan Trussell that was 5 hours long. I
believe that.
I listened to every moment of it. It's so good, dude. Duncan Trussell is the greatest dude on the planet. His fucking brain works so differently than everybody's. I love that guy. He's so out there.
I was listening to one where he was talking to the dude from the guy who is the CEO of Black Rifle Coffee Company, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
They have great coffee.
Yeah.
Shout out Black Rifle.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, this guy's fucking crazy, man. Like he was like, yeah, man, we were like in the Philippines, and me and the guys, we would just get drunk on Kool-Aid and Filipino wine, and try to pick gunfights with the pirates over there and shit. Like we just went out trying to start gunfights with these guys.
Well, those guys are ex-military, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're well adapt to that.
Yeah. You just need some people out there willing to go pick a gunfight.
Dude, I can't remember whose podcast she was on first that I watched. Her name's Heather McMahon, and she's fantastic. Like, I enjoyed listening to her. Man, I cannot remember what podcast I watched first with her on it, but it was so fucking good. She was so fucking funny, and like she was like a female version of me. She's just incredibly full of energy. Yeah. And I loved listening to her so much that I looked for another podcast, which Theo Vaughn's podcast. I found he did one with her, dude. I listened to
Theo Vaughn, man.
I listened to like 6 hours of her straight, and she is just fantastic. You got a chance, man? Look her up. She is so fucking funny.
What was her name?
Heather McMahon.
All right.
She's good, dude. And she's hilarious, man. And she's just got like this weird, warm spirit to her that like it makes you want to listen to what she's saying. Like she's just a comedian.
Yeah.
But she's just she's like such a bro. Like in a female way. Like she's very feminine. But she's just so cool to listen to. I don't know what it was about her. I started listening to her the other day and I was like, fuck, man, this chick is badass. I got to keep listening. So I found another podcast, which was Theo's, and I started watching her on that. I was like, oh, man, it was good. It was so fucking funny.
Dude, I love Theo Vaughn, though, man. He's funny as fuck.
Dude, Theo's the shit, dude.
He is.
I think he's underrated. I think because he's Southern, people think he's stupid. Like, literally think he's like an idiot, but he's not. Dude, he's so off the cuff funny. And that guy's
there's this one Southern comedian. He told a couple jokes that just fucking killed me. Like I thought they were so good, but he was like ex-Marine and shit. And he was like, and it's hard to sound intelligent with a Southern accent.
It is.
He goes, I could be standing up here talking to you about, and he just goes off on this long diatribe of science and like actual experiments and hypotenuse and things of that nature and shit, and talk about these hypotheses and this and theories and stuff. And he's like, and all you guys heard throughout that whole thing was, I bet he doesn't like interracial couples.
Dude, it's so real. Oh, dude, there's a guy, because I'm a ancient astronaut theorist, I watch a TV show called Jesus Christ, man, that Jameson scrambled my brain a bit. Skinwalker, the Mysteries of Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah.
And there's a dude on there.
Skywalker Ranch?
Yeah. There's a dude on there who's like an astrophysicist. He's worked with NASA. This dude is fucking stupid smart. And that's actually an oxymoron, but I'm going to use it anyway. He's ridiculously smart, but he is super Southern. So when he's talking about super smart things, it's 100% real. I'm like, this fool he's fake. There's no way he knows what he's talking about. Yeah. He's like, man, when there's a thing up there, man, it's like, it's like the magnetation of the world. I'm like, this guy has no clue what he's talking about. But what he's saying sounds incredibly intelligent. But because he's got that deep Southern slang, I'm like, this fool.
It's hard, man.
This fool's an idiot. It's real. It's a real, like, automatically your brain clicks to, like, because of stereotype. automatically your brain clicks to like, there's no way this guy's that intelligent. He's got to be an actor on the show. But I've seen that dude. My dad called me and got me into this show, which was super weird because my dad's not into UFOs or paranormal at all. And he told me, he's like, man, you got to watch this. And then he started telling me, he's like, do you recognize that guy? The Southern guy? And I'm like, no. And then he's like, oh man, he's been on like a bunch of other stuff, like because of like all of his fucking credentials and things, you know, he's been on like a ton of other things, shows explaining certain, you know, theories or, you know, how this could be possible, how it could be possible according to science. So I started fucking paying attention. Dude, that guy's like on so many shows, man. I'm like, holy shit. And it's all not like stories or anything like, oh, I saw a UFO. No, it's like, okay, so this isn't this because of this scientific fact. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, this guy's legit real smart.
I ain't gonna lie, that comedian I was talking about, my favorite joke he told though, and because like I said, he was ex-military.
Yeah.
He's like, when I got back from Afghanistan, people would ask me like, so, how many people did you kill? And he was like, 5. I killed 5 people. They're like, what were you? He's like, helicopter mechanic.
Oh shit. I was a janitor.
Right? Like, never said I was a good mechanic.
That's kind of funny because my uncle was a helicopter mechanic in Afghanistan for many years.
Yeah.
Yeah. The funny part was my uncle was he's ex-Navy.
Yeah.
And then he knows so much about helicopters, I guess, that I don't know, it's been 20 years, 30 years since he was in the military. And they gave him a job fixing helicopters. So he'd fly over there for 6 months at a time, fixing helicopters for the military. I was like, what the fuck? You were a Navy, bro. Like, he worked in the fucking engine room. And now he's fixing helicopters.
Must know his shit. Fuck.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. He's very intelligent when it comes to things like that. Guns,
See, my
weapons.
dad told me straight up that he hated riding in helicopters.
Who did?
Because at least when a plane engine goes out, it's got wings. It can glide for a little bit.
Yeah, the helicopter.
Engine goes out in a helicopter, it's a fucking rock in the sky. It's like it just drops.
Oh, that's scary, dude.
And then we went and did a helicopter tour.
Yeah. Well, you know, they always say helicopters are one bolt away from crashing.
Right?
It only takes one loose bolt and you're done.
Dude, what I would do if I spent a lot of time in a helicopter with people is I would put a bolt up in the ceiling where I knew vibration would shake it loose and fall down in front of people. Just be like, oh, this is great. And then, woof.
Like that guy on roller coasters who sits next to people and he's like, hey, this fell out of your chair right when it starts. And they're like,
right when it's getting ready to go down. Oh my God. Dude, he's like, hold my hand. And that guy's like holding his hand, screaming, like, ah!
Oh, those are so good.
I was talking about the carnival and roller coasters today with the neighbors. I told them, I go, when Emily gets old enough to ride roller coasters and shit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her watch Final Destination, just the beginning of that 4th one, and then we're going to go to the fair and hop on a roller coaster.
Hop on the zipper?
Right, yeah. Dude, I shit you not, man. I was at this pop-up carnival once when I was, I don't know, maybe 15, 16 years old, and I'm in the zipper, which is a concussion ride, basically.
Yeah.
And as it's going up, I can see the carny, and I can see behind the carny station, the controls, there's like 7 empty beer bottles. And I'm just like, this is how I die.
Dude,
like, I was fucking terrified.
Dude, my cousin Jeff was a carny, and I gotta tell you, my cousin Jeff lives in the middle of the prairie in Wyoming in a house. I'm not even gonna call it a house, a shack that he built himself.
Yeah.
He was a carny. Like, this dude's so fried on acid.
I put this house up in 2 days.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. No, actually, dude, his shack is actually really nice. Every time me and my dad go antelope hunting, we drive out there because he lives in buttfuck nowhere. We drive out there and visit him, make sure he's okay. Pop in, say hey. My dad gives him food and, you know, whatever he needs because he's out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. I mean, he's far enough out in the fucking prairie that he can just shoot whatever he wants and nobody's gonna say anything to him. Like, you call it poaching, but he's just living.
Yeah,
Like
true.
he's truly living off the land. And I guess in the wintertime, because Wyoming winters are so fucking harsh, he comes back into town, works a couple jobs in town, try to earn some money so he can make a little stock, a little grocery money for himself. So when he goes back out there, but he's pretty fucking fried.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, they put these rides up in like a day.
Yeah, dude, it's so untrustworthy, which is so bizarre. Because when I was a
So
kid,
sketchy.
I didn't ever think about that. I was like, I trust
Yeah,
everything about these rides.
yeah,
Now that
yeah.
I'm
I
an
wasn't worried
adult,
at all.
I'm like, I will never get on a fucking ride again,
Dude,
ever.
did you see that video of that one ride at the carnival that started to tip over and all those people ran up and
Yeah,
started holding it down, trying to
yeah.
balance it out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, thank you.
Dude, the first guy that ran over there, balls of brass.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, everybody only followed because that guy.
Yeah, the first guy who ran over there to try to stop it,
Yeah.
dude,
You know what that carny
fucking
did?
hero.
You know what that carny did? He stepped
What?
back and said, "This is God's will."
Yeah, I believe that.
This is in God's hands now. I could push the stop button, but I'm not going to.
Okay. The neighbor Tasha was telling me when she was younger, she was working at like a food station at one of the carnivals. You know that ride, the Ring of Fire?
Yeah.
It's just the one
Yep.
track goes in a circle.
And they stop
Apparently,
it at the
yeah,
top and then go backwards. Yeah.
yeah.
I remember
Well,
the ring.
apparently, one of the guys working there tried to put some grease on the track while it was running, thought he could do it fast enough.
Oh my
And
God.
his sleeve got caught, and he got hit, and it slung him onto the fucking onto this barbed wire fence that was behind it. And when they stopped the ride and the people got off, they were covered in blood from the spray from when it hit him.
Holy shit.
And fuck the Six Flags here in Missouri, the one in St. Louis.
Yeah.
They have this ride called Mr. Freeze, and basically it just shoots you straight up and then down like this. And when they were testing it, they put crash test dummies in it. And when it came back down, none of them had heads.
What happened?
Yeah, the shock. Like as soon as it flew up and it stopped real fast up at the top, their heads flew off. So they delayed opening that ride for a little bit.
Everybody comes back down with bloodshot eyes. All their blood vessels burst in their eyes.
Right. Dude, I think it's the Six Flags in Texas. I'm not sure. That's the main one. That's where it started because there have been Six Flags that have flown over Texas. That's why it's called Six Flags.
Yeah.
But it's a Superman roller coaster where you stand up
Yeah.
and they strap you down and then it tilts you forward like
Yep.
this.
I've seen
So
those.
it's like you're fucking flying.
Yep. They got those in Denver.
Dude, I want to do that so fucking bad.
No.
Like I've ridden a lot of the roller coasters at the Six Flags here. I tell you what though, I spent $1,000 my senior year up there because it's Six Flags, which is Warner Brothers, and they had a DC store that was nothing but DC. And all I've got left from that is like one Superman water bottle and a kid's play set.
That sucks.
It's heartbreaking because I bought a lot of shit. Yeah, we did that for our senior trip, my senior year of high school after graduation. We actually went up to St. Louis and went to Six Flags and all that shit. Fucking good time. And also, they serve beer at Six Flags, which is great.
Well, I've only ever been to Six Flags once.
Yeah.
That was in like 10th grade.
Yeah, I went once when I was younger, and the rides terrified me. And then my senior year, I thought they were the shit.
I just don't trust roller coasters at all.
Right? I don't blame you. They're sketchy as fuck.
Not
I
one
think that's
single
why I
bit.
like them.
There ain't a single roller coaster I trust.
I have this one there called the Ninja I rode when I was like barely big enough to get on a roller coaster. They called it the Ninja because it had a shit ton of the barrel rolls, like you do in somersaults, basically. It had like a mile-long line of just that. And oh my God, I hated it when I was a kid, man. Like I was screaming bloody fucking murder. I was all like, get me off this shit. I'm gonna fucking die. Like I was losing my shit. And then I was telling all these kids walking by, I was like, hey, did you ride the Ninja yet? No, because you're scared? It's awesome. You got to ride the Ninja.
Well, let me ask you this. Were you quiet on the Ninja?
No, sorry, Calder. Things were quiet,
You have dishonored your dojo.
right? Dishonor you, dishonor on your cow.
Dishonor your family. Ninjas are
Oh,
quiet, Troy. Duh.
that's and I should have known that. I've watched a lot of ninja films.
That wouldn't actually be a good ride if everybody was just silent on it. They'd be like, what the fuck? We got to do
Like,
something here.
like they fucking died. They're all dead.
Too many spins.
Oh no, they have this massive zip line in Branson I'm wanting to go do next. I don't know, it's like a mile long zip line or some shit like that. Well, not quite a mile, but it's fucking massive. And it's steep as shit. So it looks like you're gonna fly right into the forest and shit.
Ah, dude, I love zip lines.
Oh yeah, zip lines are the shit.
That's one of those things where I'm like, it can fail. I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is about a zip line, but I dig zip lines.
Man, they're fun as fuck.
Yeah. I've never been on a big one, but little ones are fun. I can't imagine how fun a big one would be.
Well, when I was in high school, man, this girl that was in school with me, her dad built this really big zip line that was like 3 story tall to get on, and then you like rode it down this hill and shit, and it was pretty fucking awesome. Like we'd always go out there and party and stuff, and just ride this fucking zip line. And he also had this massive swing that he built up there that was pretty badass.
Zip line when you're drunk. Sounds
Yeah, well, the
great.
great thing was it was far away enough away from his house that we'd go party there sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they didn't know, not all the times. I'm sure they knew afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody left a beer bottle and some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing was, the sketchy thing, when you would do the fucking swing off the top fucking spot, because you know, to get in a swing, you got to get underneath it and get it under your ass.
Yeah.
Dude, your toes were on this much of the fucking platform where you were trying to scoot on because the swing barely went up there.
Oh my God.
So, like, it was, dude, that was scarier than fucking going down the swing.
Ugh.
Because you're like, every inch you moved, you're like, ah! Ah! All right, I got it. Whee!
How big was it?
Oh man. Well, like I said, the drop, you'd go up about 3 stories, and then it was a steep ass hill. So it looked like you were going like 50 feet down.
What the hell was what the hell was the swing attached to?
One of the big ass trees on the fucking hill. But the way it was set up, I mean, you're going down, and the hill keeps going straight like this. So the further you go down, the less ground there is underneath you.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're going like.
How'd you get off of it?
Straight. How'd you get off of it? It had a rope. You couldn't do it by yourself. It had a rope attached to the bottom part of it, and someone would pull you back to the hillside where you can drop down.
Okay. Yeah, well, that would be scary. Somebody pulled that rope too hard, and that swing just came out from underneath you.
Right? Yeah. Yoink! Like they have the rope tied off to a fucking tree or something. You start going, and it just stops. Ooh, that'd be bad.
Yeah. You just fly out.
Fuck that. I'll tell you another thing fucked up I saw just recently. A lioness with her jaw dislocated from a hippo.
A what? A lioness?
A lioness, like her jaw was dislocated and ripped off on one side because of a hippo.
Huh.
I was like, man, someone needs to just shoot that fucking lion. I mean, you're a fucking carnivore. How are you going to live?
Pop her jaw back in place.
Right? Well, it was like dislocated on one side and ripped off on the other side. Like it was hanging. It looked like a fucking nightmare creature.
I saw a tiger and a lion fight that ended like that.
Yeah.
That tiger hit that lion in the face so hard it broke its jaw. Its fucking bottom jaw just wiggled and fell. I was like, oh fuck. And I gotta tell you, that lion was done. He did not want to fight anymore.
Yeah. All right.
This is the biggest argument I have with my kids because there's this fucking author who creates, I'm sure you've seen him, the what if this animal fought this animal scenarios.
Yeah.
And there's a lion versus a tiger. And in that book, the lion beats the tiger. I was like, no. Like a lion one-on-one with a tiger? No. Especially a male lion? No. Mm-mm. But the first red flag in my brain was, in the book, they made the lion bigger than the tiger.
Well, tigers are bigger. Well, it depends on the breed of tiger.
Yeah, Bengal, they're bigger.
A Bengal tiger is bigger than a
Bigger than a
African
male
lion.
lion.
Yeah.
Bigger, a liger, twice the size of a fucking lion. They're huge, dude.
Yeah,
but a tiger is a fucking. I've heard many arguments. Well, lions are pack animals, blah blah blah. Yeah, but tigers are solo, which means that they're way more adept to killing things by themselves. Like, you don't want to fuck with a tiger. Period. They'll leap on top of an elephant and kill you. I've seen a fucking video.
Yep. I've seen it.
But I've also seen a video of a tiger fucking a lion up.
Dude, tigers are the shit, man.
Dude, they're my favorite animal. My favorite cat. They're my favorite big cat.
Yeah, my favorite big cat is a tiger.
Yeah, my favorite animal of all time is a bearded vulture.
Yeah, you do like them.
Because they're fucking beautiful, dude.
Right?
They're gorgeous. They're fucking gorgeous. And they eat...
Dude, have you ever seen the blood parrot? It looks like if Dracula was a pirate, that's what he would have on his fucking shoulder.
No, never seen it.
Like, they're like jet black, except for their head, and a beak crest right here is blood red. Or fucking, dude, I mean...
What are they called?
I'm surprised a metal band hasn't used them as a mascot.
They're called blood parrots?
Blood parrot.
Why didn't they call them vampire parrot?
I don't know. Maybe because they thought blood parrot sounded better than vampire parrot when they named it.
Like a vampiric parrot. It's got the V.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking beautiful.
Yeah, fuck a parrot.
I'll fuck a parrot. Wait,
I'll fuck a parrot so hard.
Right? No, what I'm saying is, if you were a sheep, would you fuck a sheep? Oh, well, in that case...
You dirty sheep fucker! He's not one of us!
He's not one of us! He said he'd fuck a sheep! Fuck you, you dirty sheep fucker!
Oh, shit. Dude, did you see they just finished wrapping up Clerks 3?
I saw.
I'm stoked, dude. I'm stoked.
Hey, Kelly can be a boy's name, too.
You know, we wouldn't even have Batfleck if it wasn't for Kevin Smith.
Yeah, no, I do know that. And thank God for that, because I'm a Batfleck fan.
Me too. And we wouldn't even have Batfleck if Kevin Smith wasn't alive. That man did wonders for Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Dude, I think he's one of the best cinematic Batmans we've ever fucking had.
I do too. And you know what? There was a story that he was... God damn it, dude. I hear myself echoing so bad in your fucking speakers. There was a story. Oh, I heard it. Story. That's weird. Anyway, there was a story that Ben Affleck wanted to play Batman on The Dark Knight. And Kevin Smith told him, no, don't play Batman. Like, you will make a way better, older Batman.
Yeah.
And he waited and waited, and they finally gave him the opportunity to play kind of an older Batman, a more angry Batman. And he hit the mark. So,
oh, yeah, dude, he's great.
If that story is true, we can all thank Kevin Smith for the Batfleck.
Yeah.
Now,
a lot different, a lot better than Christian Bale Batman.
Agreed. Oh, so... I am the law. Sounded like Sylvester Stallone and Judge Dredd. I am the law.
I am the law. Swear to me. Did you know how many times I've yelled that at my daughter when I tell her to do something and she's like, "What? I am the law."
I am the law. I knew you'd say that. Mr. I am the law.
I am the law.
Oh, I think everybody forgets Rob Schneider was so good in that movie.
Dude, he's so good in that fucking movie.
Mr. I am the law. I feel it. Jesus is upon me. Well, look at here, brothers. We got ourselves a believer. Hey, I forgot to tell you. They're cannibals. Oh, you're just mad because I'm free and you're not.
Dude, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I haven't seen it in a fucking hot minute.
Dude, that movie's so good. I won't watch the new one.
No.
The same reason I won't watch Total Recall, the new one.
Nope.
I'm a firm fan of the first.
Yep.
and they completely changed it and fucked it up. Now, I'm not saying the guy who did Judge Dredd didn't do a good job, but when you try to imitate somebody like Stallone, you're not going to hit the mark, man.
Now, see, I would watch a movie if it was not a remake. If it
Yeah.
followed the storyline and it was like later on or something like
A
that.
new judge.
A new judge. Yeah, I'd watch that.
Yeah. I would too. I'd like carry on the fucking, maybe that's his son.
Yeah.
That would have been fine.
Judge Dredd, another comic book movie.
Yeah, that would have been fine if they made it like his son, not well. I don't even know. Was it his son? I never watched it.
Oh no, I never watched it.
It just looked like a remake, and I'm not into that. And Total Recall, you'll never top the first one. Chick with
Dude,
three
I'll tell you
boobs?
what.
Come on.
Yeah, no shit. I'll tell you what remake was absolute horse shit was RoboCop.
Again, never watched it.
I actually did watch it. It was on I think Sci-Fi Channel or some shit like that.
Oh, so it's B-rated?
Dude, I watched it. It was fucking terrible, man. It was god awful. I mean, the first RoboCop movie, dude, brutal, fucking brutal movie.
Dude, RoboCops were the shit.
Dude, I should have known it was going to be bad because it was PG-13. How are you going to make RoboCop PG-13?
No.
Man, fuck no. You don't fuck with RoboCop like that. He's out here shutting down these streets like a damn farmer's market, okay? Like,
let's talk about another magical remake, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Dude, I refused. I still haven't seen it, and I don't think I ever fucking will.
I never will. If it ain't Robert Englund, hang the hat and the glove up, dude. Because you ain't gonna make it.
It's not like Friday the 13th. Because honestly, if you get a good enough guy to just put on the mask, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's not a movie like Friday the 13th or the Halloweens or shit like that. The character Freddy plays, that's him. I mean, he nails it.
Yeah.
Nobody else can do it.
Yep. And if they do make another Friday the Nightmare on Elm Street, I hope that they do use Robert Englund. He's still alive. He's still well. He can do it. He's not fucking crippling old. But the part that sucks is Wes Craven's dead.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Wes Craven. Fucking
dude,
one of the best, dude.
Fucking champ.
R.I.P. But he's dead now. So I think that's why we haven't seen another Nightmare on Elm Street at all, because he's dead. And the guy who made Freddy vs. Jason is a completely different guy, but I loved Freddy vs. Jason. I thought that was a fucking epic fucking.
I thought it was a good film.
And the guy who directed it was he went back and incorporated so much of the original that it was like, he didn't incorporate the storyline, but he incorporated, he didn't incorporate scenes from the originals, but he kept it super fucking tight to the original stories, and I loved it. He did such a good job. And man, it's almost like Alien vs. Predator in my brain. What an incredible storyline to build. Freddy was forgotten. That's his number one weakness, is to be forgotten. He resurrects Jason to go to Elm Street and kill people so that people think that it was him. It's brilliant, dude.
It was a great story.
Concept. And they did such a good job on it. But the new Freddy, and this is the part that really fucking irked everybody, was they never got any blessing from Wes Craven to remake that film. Like, there was no blessing from the creator at all to do that film. And no blessing from anybody who took over the franchise of Nightmare on Elm Street to do that film. That film was basically done rogue, and they fucked it up so bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it fucking flopped.
Well, the problem was, this is my problem, because I watched a breakdown trailer for it, and the problem was it was only assumed that Freddy Krueger was a child molester. He killed children.
Yeah.
For sure. That's a given. But there was never, proof in any of the movies that he actually molested kids.
No,
in that movie, they showed proof that he molested children, which is it's a huge turn in his story. Like, it was only assumed he killed kids for sure. That was his thing. He just killed kids. He poked their eyes out and all that shit. But it was only assumed that he molested them. There was no proof that he did it. I think it was maybe more of a fan assumption. Oh, he was killing kids. He probably molested him, but there was no proof that he did that. He just killed him. That was his thing. And in this new movie, they found like Polaroid pictures of him molesting him. It was like, come on, dude. Like, you can't just throw that in there and rewrite the whole fucking theme. Like, you can't do that.
Talking about the versus shit, one thing that bugs me is when I hear dumb motherfuckers, because you say this, you're a dumb motherfucker, that Mike Myers from Halloween could take Jason.
Absolutely not.
No, not even close.
Not even close. Dude, Jason is basically, unless you get somebody like Pumpkinhead, something supernatural, you can't kill Jason. He's unkillable.
No.
He's already dead.
Yeah.
This is how I explain him to my son. Jason is a zombie. He just doesn't crave flesh. He just wants to kill people. But he is a zombie. He came back from the dead.
Right. Is that premarital sex and drug use I hear?
Time to kill.
Gonna kill them all.
Yeah. No, dude, he's a zombie. And he's unkillable. That's why he can die. And then he comes back.
Keeps coming back, yeah.
Because he's unkillable. The same as Freddy Krueger. He's supernatural. He's unkillable. Can't kill that guy. You could try, but until people start to fear him again, that's his power. Jason's the other way. I don't know what his shtick is. It's like when his mom tells him, get up and kill people, he just does it. Okay, cool.
He's like, okay, Mom. See, that's a good son.
Yeah, he's a good son.
Yeah, he is. He's a good son.
Well, let's just say he's a mama's boy.
He is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, he had a good mom. She was very protective. You know what? Honestly, if something like that happened to one of my kids, I'd probably kill all the camp counselors, too.
100%. Freddy's the opposite. Freddy hates his mom.
Yeah.
You know, he's a bastard of 100 psychos. He doesn't like his mom.
Yeah, his mom was a nun who was raped by a prison, basically.
Yeah, by a nut house.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was raped, locked into a fucking insane asylum in a boiler room for a weekend and was raped by hundreds of maniacs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who knows who his real dad is? That's the whole shtick. And you know how hard that is? You know how hard it is to explain that to my son? Because he's 5. And I'm like,
right.
Well, he didn't really have a dad per se.
Yeah. Go ask your mom.
Yeah, go ask your mom about this. She'll know.
Yeah, go ask your mom. Dude, she'll know how to say it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's the glory of Jason. He's a mama's boy. Does what his mama tells him to do, and he kills everybody. Boom. Nailed it.
Yeah, no, and I'm not saying Mike Myers isn't dangerous, because he's got a pretty good kill count.
Yeah. He's just a psycho, though.
But, no, to kill Jason, no.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to take more than a fucking butcher knife to do it.
Right. Truth.
I mean, they've blown him up. Didn't kill him.
Dude, and there's been so many times I've seen it where the guy could have killed Mike Myers, but they talked.
Mm-hmm. The only, I mean, like I said, you have to be supernatural. If you're going to kill Jason, you got to be somebody like Hellraiser, Candyman, fucking Pumpkinhead. Something supernatural that also cannot die.
I do want to watch the new Candyman.
Dude, me too, bro. I'm so stoked about it.
That looks actually good because they're not remaking it. They're continuing it.
Yep, and they're using the same actor who played Candyman in the originals. And it's like, fuck yeah, dude. He's still young enough. He still looks good enough. And he still looks like the fucking Candyman, baby.
Right, and he's got that voice. He's got that good, creepy voice.
Yep, and...
Like when I saw him in Final Destination playing the Mortician, I was like, yeah.
And Jordan Peele's making it.
Yeah.
So you know it's going to be fucking good.
Yeah, the guy's more than just comedy, man. I mean, he's a good director. He's pretty fucking smart.
That guy is today's horror savant, dude. The guy's made a couple horror movies, and they've blown it out the box office wise. That guy's fucking good at what he does.
I tell you what, a horror movie that I haven't seen yet, but I want to see that's been out for a long fucking time, is Kevin Smith's Walrus.
Oh my god, dude.
I heard it's something you watch so you can say you watched it and that's it.
Yeah, it's not even a horror movie per se. Imagine Human Centipede with a walrus.
Okay. Yeah. No, I saw the previews and shit, an in-depth preview, and so I knew what was going on. I was like, I
I
just want to see
watched
it.
it because, like you said, you just have to watch it to say you watched it.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and it was good, and the ending was fucking horrific, man. Horrific, bro. Like it's like the original Jeepers Creepers. There's no
Oh
win-
yeah.
there's no winners.
Yeah.
Nobody wins.
I tell you what, I was talking to guys at work about Human Centipede. They're like, yeah. I was like, you ever seen Living Dead Girl?
Oh, Dead Girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You watch Dead Girl and then talk to me about seeing the weird shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Centipede's got nothing on Dead Girl.
Right? Yeah. No, Dead Girl's where it's at.
Oh, fantastic movie.
Right. Put it in her mouth. She loves that. Ah! Like, ah!
Starts shitting his fucking guts out in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Dude, for a movie that was so fucked up, I thought the end was such poetic justice for that dude. And
I
that's
thought it was good.
it's so fucked up to say because of the situation of the movie, but the end, the way that she dogged him in the end, and then what he got in return was just like poetic justice. And now it's a fucked up ending, super fucked up, but at
Oh
the
yeah.
same time, poetic justice. Like, I can't have you in life, so I will have you in death. Like,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah. I still remember you asking me to watch that. You're like, dude, you want to see a fucked up movie? I'm like, yeah, okay.
Oh,
And you did not disappoint.
man, she's so dry. What about this hole? Oh, so brutal, dude. And the guy's like, okay.
Okay. Oh my God, that movie is so
Oh,
fucked up.
fucked up. I like the part when they try to fucking knock that lady out at the fucking gas station. And
Oh,
she
she beats their ass.
get out of both of them.
Oh my God.
This is not how we expected this to go. She just beats the shit out of all of them.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, that shit's golden.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up and watch that again too.
Oh, that's a fucked up movie. I own it, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's the only place I've ever even seen it was with you.
Yeah, and I bought another copy of it after I moved because I lost it somewhere. So I found it and bought it. That's one of those you just got to keep in hand, man.
Right? Hey, I still got TJ's copy of Brotherhood of the Wolf.
There
I
you
think
go.
of him every time I watch it. Such a good movie.
I talked to him today. He said the only episode of our podcast he's watched is the 13th Warrior. I was like, you're such a chode, man.
Right? Fucking watch them, you pussy.
Yeah. You know TJ, though. He's like technologically caveman.
Right.
I'm sure he still has a flip phone.
Dude, flip phones are the shit.
They are.
They're coming back.
Let's not dog them. Well, yeah, they're coming back because they just created a new version of the smartphone flip phone.
Yeah.
You can turn your smartphone into a flip phone.
Dude, I need to buy a new phone, man. My phone's all fucking jacked. It's got so many cracks in the screen.
So does mine, but I'm way too cheap to buy another
But who's
one.
got phone money?
Right?
Right? Who's got phone money?
We in a recession, man. I already said
Right.
this.
As I'm talking into my mic on my fucking laptop with my webcam. Who's got phone
Yeah.
money? This is why I don't have phone money, because I bought all this shit.
But all that stuff was pretty cheap compared to your laptop.
Yeah. Yeah, the laptop's what cost me.
Yeah, you spent like a quarter of the money you spent on your laptop on your microphone and camera.
Oh, easy. Combined.
Yeah. Maybe less than that.
Right. Dude, I spent more money on some of those figurines than I did on my microphone and camera.
Ooh, let's see what this says. Oh, yeah, Troy.
What?
Yep. Chopping the last video we did down.
Nice.
Totally worked. It's doing its finalizations right now. 34% doing the finalized output shit. So we're going to have another episode up very soon. Sooner than this one. So, boom.
Okay, Ryan, get off my ass. Are you happy now?
Yeah, Ryan. Fucking get off his ass, dude.
Damn, Ryan.
Fucking dick.
on YouTube calling this 11-year-old kid a dick. Screw you, Ryan, our biggest fan.
Fucking
Keep
Ryan,
watching.
fucking scammer. Keep watching,
right? Whatever, Ryan, you poser.
You know
Dude,
what?
he said he's watched like each episode 3 to 4 times.
Good, dude. That's a true
Good
fan
kid.
right there, man. That's
Good
our
kid.
boy. Ryan, you know you're our fucking number one. We've said it on 2 podcasts now. You're our number one fan.
Right?
All the other people who watch, sorry. You're just not vocal about it like he is.
Exactly. And I know there's some people watching in Europe. I've seen the fucking data.
There you go. Hello, my
Get on
European
here.
brethrens.
Right? They watch us, and they say typical American at least like 5 times.
Yeah, I don't blame them. We're
They're like, I bet they got guns.
Yeah. Typical Americans. Totally agree with you.
Right? Bunch of drunkards.
Yeah, fucking. Hey, look at them. They're pissed, mate. Oh, wait, that's Australians.
Right? They're pissed. Yeah. Don't even get me started on Australia right now, man.
They're rejected English.
Don't even get me started on that shit.
Let's not. We got to keep it civil, Troy. All right, they're canceling people on YouTube for things less than that. So let's keep it civil. Okay.
Where's Paul Hogan when you need him?
I don't know.
That's Crocodile Dundee for you fucks, okay?
Yeah, that ain't a knife.
This is a knife.
That's right. And these are scissors.
And these are scissors. Good shit.
Good shit.
Well, fuck, let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up. It's been a good podcast. We've talked quite a bit. We're going to try to keep this one a little bit shorter than the last one, so,
Yeah. If you're going to watch the last one, I hope you grab some food and a bedpan.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours long, so enjoy it. It should be fun.
Right.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. Until next time, who
Stay
knows
drunk.
what that's going to be. Stay drunk, my friends. Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
Yeah.
Wild Stallions.
Wild Stallions.